All right, welcome back to the Arsenal podcast. And of course, don't forget to smash the likes up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It means so much to me. Just a little transfer update before we go into that Arsenal West Ham preview. I want us to talk about Aouar. Jean-Michel Aules has given us a very big update when it comes to Arsenal signing Aouar. It is a big setback. Actually, I don't want to say it's a big update. It's a big setback. Following reports that we had, taken in a new bid, 36 million, and all that. Now, Lyon have come out and spoken as well. So we are going to be looking at what he said. What does it mean? Do we still have chances of signing him, or is it over for the deal? But anyway, I want to go into that straight away. Here we go. Arsenal are reluctant to meet our asking price, claims Lyon president. Of course, his name is Jean-Michel Aules, and he says the Gunners have been heavily linked with the French midfielder, but his current employers will not sanction his departure for a cut price fee. Lyon president Jean-Michel Aules has claimed that Arsenal are reluctant to meet the club's valuation of Aouar. Arsenal has emerged as one of the hottest properties. Aouar has emerged as one of the hottest properties in European football after another stellar year at the Grand Nou Groupama Stadium. The 22-year-old played a key role in Lyon's run at the Champions League semi-finals last season and is now being tipped to take the next step in his fledgling career. Arsenal has been mooted as the most likely next destination of Aouar, and Lyon sporting director Janino has confirmed the Premier League club's interest in the France international. Aouar is really well liked by Mikel Arteta, Janino said earlier. Although Arteta has remained coy on speculation linking the midfielder with switch to Emirates Stadium, the Spanish head coach has admitted he is still looking to bring in extra reinforcements before the transfer window shuts down. All right, there we go. Now it seems we are back at step 1-0. We are back at 0, not even at 1, but 0. Jean-Michel Aules says we are reluctant to meet the price. Not that we don't want the player, but we are reluctant. And of course, in his words, he said, I don't think Arsenal want him because they don't want to meet the price of the player. That's what he said. If I'm going to be more specific, now this brings in a lot of questions, guys. A lot of questions. What does it mean? Is the deal of how much of it is a setback? Of course, Lyon were very confident that they are going to sell Memphis Depay to Barcelona, and they were very confident that they were going to make some little cash on that. Now it seems they're not going to really make a lot of money from that deal. It might actually not happen that they may not sell the player out there. They may not sell the player to Barcelona. Now that means their only hope remains in Aouar. Their only hope to get money remains in Aouar. And the biggest question is, are they going to get him in? Are they going to sell him, at a cut price? They're saying no, they don't want to sell him at a cut price. But I still think they still have a lot of time in the transfer window. They have almost 3 weeks to the end of the transfer window, and they are still hoping Arsenal can either increase their bid or actually, increase, getting some competition for Arsenal, which might not be very hard. In my case, I don't think it's going to be hard, to get competition for Aouar because currently he's a good player, and every time, every club would want to sign him. So I'm not really, thinking about it in a way that, Arsenal is not really going to get competition and so on. But still, if you look at, what's really transpiring in that case, I still think Lyon are desperate. They're becoming more and more desperate. Right now, they're saying, I don't think Arsenal want him. They are reluctant to meet their asking price. Now it shows, they're trying to call on, other clubs that could be interested in meeting the, in the asking price of the player. And he asked, if I'm going to, be honest, how many clubs are going to pay 60 million euros for Aouar in this transfer window? And all the, with all the economic crisis, we have I don't think so many. I don't think so many. Clubs like Real Madrid will have to fast sell as well. And, the best they have done is to sell James Rodriguez, a loan deal to Gareth Bale, and a loan deal for Dani Ceballos. So they will, most clubs will have, will need to fast sell more players to do the deals. And, if you're looking at the deals that are really happening, they're in the range of 35 to 40, 45 million. Apart from Chelsea, that have brought in a couple of players that are, that are expensive. The rest of the clubs are doing those, cheap deals, 45 million, 40 million, 35. And it's very, it's going to be very hard for clubs to come and splash a lot of money. It's going to be very, very hard. So, this, kind of, trash Lyon are saying that, maybe we don't want the player because we don't want to, meet their asking price. Of course, they have, they know very well, better than anyone, they have to let it down. They have to cut the price. And they will. I think they're just taking a lot of time. It's either they think Arsenal are desperate for the player, or they think they are going to get company. They're going to get other players, other players in the market who want to buy Aouar, which would be true. Such a quality player, you would expect Juventus, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and a couple of other clubs to go for him. But still, if you look at what's transpiring in in the market right now, it shows that we are the only club interested, and they know they have to listen to us. So we are preparing. We are prepared a second bid, which is 36 million. It is very humiliating, and I know it's going to be bounced. That's why I think I talked about it on the show when we were linked with that move, and I said, it's really embarrassing that we are going to go for such a deal and you go for such money. It's really embarrassing. Anyway, smash up the likes and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So in my own case, in my opinion, I think Arsenal will think about going back for Aouar in an improved bid, but it won't meet the 60 million euros. We are not going to buy Aouar for 60 million euros. I know Lyon don't want loan deals, they don't want swap deals, so we might buy him at around either 47 or 58, or 48 or 50, but the 60 million euros is too much. It's too big, and Arsenal won't actually meet it. If I'm going to look at some of the comments you guys have brought in, Martin says thanks, and then Martin says 5-0 in favor of Arsenal today. Kaluba says he's following. And then Martin says, hey guy, Arsenal were not serious. We should sign Aouar and Partey this summer, no matter what, because what is happening to Arsenal, man. And then Gaming Freak says prediction today. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a show about the prediction. So don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to do a big, massive show about the prediction. So that is basically the update. That's the update. Lyon are not really willing to sell to us below the price they have said. And for us, as Arsenal, we are saying they have to either reduce the price for us or we are not going to buy. How interesting that that is. Anyway, thanks so much for being on the show. I'll come with the preview. I'll come back with the preview. So this was just a short transfer video.